Star mode.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everybody wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Don't you wanna go to the place to be where strangers become family? Got the techie tribe and the busy bees. These old lady recipes. You and the family come and hang. Won't you come and hang with Kandi and the gang? Come on, Kandi and the gang. Won't you come in? Don't you love the song, Dave?
I hate that song.
It's one of your favorites. You hear the vibrato?
I'd rather hear the regular one.
That's what I was thinking.
That was
to be honest, you couldn't. To be honest, you really couldn't tell the difference. Okay, to be honest, you really couldn't tell the difference. I gave Grammy award-winning vibrato with Kandi and the gang. I gave award-winning vibrato.
And probably smacked you too.
Whoa, that's the Oscar. See, this is a whole different award ceremony. Okay, you stay 20 feet away from me at this one. Okay. So we want to thank everybody who is in the room. Oh, you want to introduce this is the tribe, Tacky Tribe, join the hive. Tell the people this is your channel.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here with me and Busy. You know, we do our So Busy extravaganzas all the time with different things. Let's go ahead and take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stay by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Make sure you turn them on. Also, you notify every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep us in the algorithm. We promise you guys something. And we have a special guest here with us today.
Should I have done my intro? This is a So Busy video.
But you played yours on the other one.
I did, but that was on my channel. This is a So Busy video. Like when we do our So Busy book clubs. I already sang. So go ahead.
All right. So we do have our guest from Kandi and the Gang here. Brian. Are you clicking the button? Okay,
hey.
Hey, Brian.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm good. Y'all should have had Torin come with me.
You should have. That would have been amazing. So we have Brian the Magnificent, okay? The Amazing. The person who was still got a job even though they were suspended. Okay?
Honey, I've been suspended 4 times.
They said they only have 3 write-ups.
Well, I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule.
Yes.
Water. Yeah, it's water.
So everybody make sure that they welcome Brian. They have been excited about you coming here. We let them know last week we do a book club where we read Quan Mills books. Have you ever heard of Quan Mills in any of his books?
I haven't. I need to get back to read.
Oh, you will love this one. So the book we're reading right now is called This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib. Yes. So we're reading all of his books. My baby daddy slept with my baby mother's mother, stuff like that. So if you would like to be a part of it, just let us know. And I think one of his next books coming out soon is called My Boyfriend Tugged and Pulled with My Roommate. So talk to us about the tugging and the pulling. Did you come up with that? Like, I never heard it even put that way ever.
I don't know. Like when I'm talking, it just come off my head and I just say it, and that be what it is. Tug and pull.
Yes, tugged and pull. People think that me and Deb tugged and pulled, but we have not.
Really?
Tugged and pulled. We have not. We are just friends.
Chicken and mac and cheese.
So talk to us about so when we were backstage, I already talked to you about how much your speckle moved me.
Yeah.
But let's take people back to the beginning. Like, are you from Atlanta? How did you get your start here in Kandi and the Gang?
When I was 20, I was doing this business called Artists International. We selling, Home with the Body Magic. I don't know, back in the day, it was real crazy. We put the ladies in it, boom. I had them laying on the floor, and I sold tons of them. And I was in LA at the time. Of course, I'm born and raised there. But Stormy Wellington was one of the breakouts of that company and just became a millionaire in the first year. And so I knew she was from Miami, but everybody was going to Atlanta. Her and Nicola, everybody was going to Atlanta. And I already knew Kandi was there and stuff like that. Of course, I didn't know her then. And I just loved the hustle and bustle of Atlanta. And I was like, I love the Black excellence. And I was like, I need to go there. And I had a pool. I had never been, but I had a pool to go to Atlanta. And 10 years later, that's what I did. And then I've been out here, be 7 years in November. And, look what the Lord has done.
It's about the same mother.
Oh, you've been in Atlanta 7 years too, Deb?
Yeah. Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I love it. I have no complaints. The house I'm in now is what I paid for a one-bedroom apartment in Inglewood, California, 10 years ago.
Wow.
So, it's cheaper in Atlanta? Don't you get more space in Atlanta?
Absolutely. Way more. It's about 5 of those apartments up in here.
I think that Atlanta is a Black person as an entrepreneur. It's a dream for Black people because
definitely,
they're always. I mean, people support your business, period, a lot when you're in Atlanta.
Yeah, you
do they? I heard that it was more of like a competition, and it's more of a either you win or you're not in, and that's how it goes. I mean, I live in DC.
I feel is what you given. Yeah, I mean, and I think that personality could really be anywhere in any state, in any city. If it's one thing to fake it till you make it, but it's a whole nother thing to where you ain't made it nowhere and you still acted like this, that, knows you being rude, don't know how to treat people, you don't do what you say you gonna do. So it's a difference. You gonna get what you give it, what you put out. Period.
Yeah, if you come to Atlanta for the party life, you're gonna live that party life. It's hard, right. It's a struggle. But if you come in there to be an entrepreneur, do your business, it's definitely a place where you can thrive at. I mean, during COVID, I literally lived off my business.
Yeah, I had came here actually to do real estate.
Okay.
And I started serving and bartending full time. I was like, well, how does that happen? And it just, it just kind of orchestrated itself. I love the fact that I didn't have to wait for a paycheck because I come from insurance sales. I was making $12,000, $13,000 a month in LA for AAA. And so, but we still got paid on the 15th and the last day every month. That was our commission checks. That was commission based. And so, even making all that money, I was just so young and immature then. I'm making all that money and I'm still looking for my next check because I ain't got no money because I didn't forked off money. I'm helping people pay their rent and put food on their table. And like when I needed help, they was nowhere to be found. Hello?
Where are the girls? Hello? Yes.
Hi, where y'all at? You in the no help at all. And I was just like, I learned my lesson.
That seems like okay. So I was watching, I think it was Kandi speak on that with Don Juan, where it seemed like he done every job. Now it seemed like said about 6-7 jobs since you've been talking. Like what was your passion? I know you've done insurance, you've done real estate, you've bartended, you were selling body skin tea. What what was your passion?
Well, my passion always has been entertainment. I grew up in the church, the story. I was directing choirs at 12, all the way up to about 25, 26, which I call it I retired. And then I traveled with groups. I was a lead singer over a few groups, traveling back down to in my high school years. I went to Hamilton Music Academy. Who went to my school? Kyla Pratt, Nipsey Hussle, I know him as Hermes. Enrique from Before Dark, Robert Richard, Marion from B2K. We all went to high school together. El Varner. We all went to high school together, in gospel choir together, in talent shows together, and everything. And so this has been, my life. So I did jobs just to make money because I've always been good with people. So I always took sales jobs. High stressful, but I always had high numbers, always. Because I learned if you make somebody laugh, honey, they give you the credit card.
Amen. In this episode, we did learn Kandi. When Brian was working, he always had the best reviews.
You know what?
So knowing that we did go through the comments on one of the episodes of our reviews, and your name was mentioned in a whole list of other comments, and we're not gonna say whether they was good or bad, but yours always had high. They had a high rating if they had an experience with you. So you do give off this people person. Have you always been like that? You know, in the LGBTQIA community, sometimes being yourself is not always the easiest thing, but you just jump in and like it's infectious, your personality. Has it always been this way?
Yeah, I'm definitely my grandma's child. I don't know how to be nobody else. And so, I mean, I just, I operate with how I feel. Bad or good, it's got me in a lot of trouble, but it's also got me a lot of blessings. And so I lead with love because I'm more of a reactor. I can read somebody and go in, but I'm a reactor. I don't start no stuff with people. And so, but if you come after me, it's going to be hell to pay. Because, I don't bother nobody. I like to have fun and get it going. I feel you get back, I like to treat people the way I like to be treated. Let's put it there.
Amen. I'm with that. We have a question. So we just did a review of Kandi and the Gang's the last episode. Did you get a chance to see it?
I did. I had a few friends over last night and we watched it.
Yes, come on, friends. Where was my invite? So we have a question here because now you are part of the Bravo family.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Bravo family, there's a lot of individuals, and we just had a question about whether or not, I'm going to pull this up really quickly. We had a question on whether or not this was a Robin Dixon hat that you had on. You know who Robin Dixon is, correct?
No.
From the Real Housewives of Potomac? She does embellish.
Let me tell you now, I get stuff from the beauty supplies sometimes.
I think you could pick up Robin Dixon stuff from the beauty supply store. Okay. But Robin Dixon
I check the tag.
She is on the Real Housewives of Potomac. She has her clothing line embellished.
Oh, Robin, yes.
Yes. And as soon as I saw the hat, I said, "Oh my God, is that a Robin Dixon hat?" Because she has the silk inside, you have the hair. So I was like, "Oh, look at Bravo celebrating Bravo," but this is not a Robin Dixon.
Yeah, it's really unintentional. If I like it, I buy it and put it on. I don't care if it's $10 or $10,000.
We love the hat.
Get it. Well, thank you. I love leopard print. I love animal prints. I love it.
He laughs at me because I go thrifting. I love thrifting.
Oh my goodness, what I still go.
I talk about where you go to thrift. And I love to thrift. I live in the DV area. Thrifting is that's the same spot. Okay. But my aunt, she used to work there.
Hello.
She said not to do it. What you say on Wednesdays? They have the
half off.
The half off.
Yeah.
My aunt said don't shop there. She used to work at Goodwill. She said don't shop there.
I got a washer and a dryer. I will be just fine.
Yes. Shout out to Andre Kirkwood. He said, "Hey, SoDeb, Busy, and Brian. I am definitely here for this interview."
Hey, Andre.
Thank you, guys. Put your champagne flutes in the comments for Andre. Thank you for that super chat. You did not have to give it. Why am I running the show?
Because you told me, because you don't let me run my own channel.
That is you busy, Blue.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So can you tell us, like, what was your interaction? Like, how did you get connected with Kandi?
Okay, so I started working there in February 2017. Mm-hmm. And we were just one store. Everything was in boxes. We had to put literally the bars and everything together to get ready for our soft open. It was crazy. And then she was walking around. Her and Ty, they were so stressed out because it's their first restaurant, mind you. And the lines around the corner, we was not even prepared for that. I remember when we first opened, like the second day, we closing up, and Monica called talking about she want to come at 11 o'clock at night. We was like, we tired, Monica. But of course, no, Monica.
The
my God, here you go, Lord. Yeah.
We do not do Monica slander on this channel.
That's not slander.
I've heard some stories, but But she came through whatever with her family and ate and stuff. And so it was overwhelming. And you know what Kandi did, because she didn't know us. And she know I'm the same way. I remember your face, but I would not remember your name. Mm-hmm. She took pictures of all of us and would like type our name up under the picture in her phone. That's how she remembered us. You know, I don't think it took that long to remember me, but you know.
Amen.
But no, that's how we met.
Was the show filming during that time, or was it still just like?
Oh no, heck no! It was just okay. It was just a restaurant. It was just a restaurant. They didn't tell me about it until maybe like a year in. Yeah, I had got sent. I went to work and I was late, and we had a manager named Kimmy then. And you know, if you came, we had a grace period of 11:15. We got get there at 11, but we had all the way up to 11:15. I think me and my friend, coworker, walked in about 11:16. She was like, "It's enough for me. You gotta go." And I was happy. I didn't feel like working that day anyway. And so because it was some long hours, y'all. Y'all think I'm exaggerating, but them days about 14, 15 hours straight when I was working. Because I only worked
those
I
nurses
40 hours.
hours.
I did 40 hours in 3 days every week, Friday through Sunday. And so this was a Saturday morning. The sun was out bright and beautiful. And I was like, I don't even feel like being at work. I didn't think she was going to send me home because they always made rules, but they never made me stick to the rules. So everybody started being like, oh, Brian got favoritism. He the princess. He this, he that. And I was. But, you know, but so anyway, we ended up going to my homegirl, Gaucher's place. She got 2 breakfast bars now. At the time, she only had 1. We went to her. You know Gaucher from LA here?
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know Gaucher, yeah.
Yeah.
You know everybody. I'm coming to visit.
Yeah. So we went to going to her place. Todd sitting at the bar, and he calls me over. And like, hey, Brian, you know, we thinking about doing, you know, a reality show for the restaurant. And, you know, you the first person I thought about. And I was like, well, hell yeah, I want to do that. Yeah. And I mean, it was a journey, but 4 years later, here we are. It was different. I thought it was tabled so many times.
Mm.
Now, you did say, I won't say you did say, but Kandi did say to speak on it at one point. You thought you was not going to be a part of the show. So, what happened with you? Like,
what
almost not to do that.
Okay, so I was real honest and open about my struggle with the drinking and the drugs. You know, like I said, before I did the drugs, though, I had drunk like a regular person. The drugs made me go off the world, like completely. You know, 2 years clean, amen. I ain't even.
And congratulations on your sobriety.
I put duct tape on the rearview mirror. I ain't looking back. And so, but during that time, they thought it was all about the drinking. Because I don't know, people out there who've been high before, you can drink like a fish and it don't bother you, but it keeps you leveled and balanced the entire day. And so I'm able to drink 20 hours straight, and you wouldn't even know. You're like, how did he just down 3 tons of vodka? And I'm just looking like, can I take your order, please? Okay, you ready? And I'm just like, just on. And so anyway, you know, I had heard, I don't know how true it is, but I had heard they was gonna try to do like a secret intervention on me on the show then. And for, you know, I had heard that. I don't know how true it was. During that time, I was hallucinating. I could have imagined it. I don't know. But what I will say is that, and then you hear stuff about reality TV. Like I said, I went to school with all these people. They be like, you got to watch out. You got to do this. You got to do that. And I talked to one of the producers from another show, and she was just like, you know, we're cool. She was like, well, they can't put out what you're not giving. She said, even if they try to edit something the wrong way, this, that, and the other, she said, you still controlling what comes out of your mouth. And she was like, and, you know, as far as your, you know, sobriety, you going through what you've been through. She said, you already been through it. So what you afraid of now? I just didn't want to look like no whole circus. You know how they kind of did to what's her name off of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? All of them? No. What's her name? Tiana?
Tierra Marie.
Oh, Tierra Marie. Yes.
Right. I didn't want that, you know, on me like that, because I'm like, y'all drinking cut up like just like me. Ain't no way you can intervene on my behalf. So, only people that can sit in this room is Jesus and the Holy Ghost.
And he turned water to wine. Okay, so
right. Hello. Right. And so after all that took place, I did, I had a whole, like how we're doing the Zoom thing right now. This is something else,
Mhm.
but I had a Zoom with some high-end people and Truly Original and Bravo. And I told them, I said, y'all knew what I was going through. Y'all trying to make a mockery of it. And yada, yada. That was not the case.
Yeah, yeah.
However, that was not the case. I was just on, I was on attack mode. And I
Okay.
was terrified. I was on attack mode. And, I took it to a whole new level. This day and age, at this point, they have treated me so well. They have been so kind, and the complete opposite of what my fears are or were. Fear ain't nothing. False evidence appearing real. That's the acronyms. So, I just had a fear, and I psyched myself out. I did. And once I came back to after wise counsel, that's when I called everybody. I was like, all right, I want to do it.
Forget what I was saying before. I didn't mean it.
Right.
I don't think that you look like Tia Marie at all. I think that well, one, I know you're one of the fan faves. You're one of the fan faves. I think you come across. I think people are, even in the comments now, your personality is infectious. I think that they get a chance to know a little bit more about you. I've been trying to tell everybody to speak on it because you're so real, you're so pure, and it connects so much to this pandemic. Everybody was going through something different, and they handled it different. And your story connected with so many more people than you know. Yeah. And I'm glad that you were able to even share that.
I think that it's dope that you shared that, on national television for a lot of Black people, because we do struggle with expressing that we do have addictions. I think it's so important for us to see that, because a lot of us don't want to admit that we have one. We don't know what the signs look like, but I think that you sharing that was really important for us. I love when we're going to therapy and stuff like that. But that was just something like, I was like, that's really dope, because somebody's going to be like, man, I may have an issue. I might want to go check that out. And COVID for a lot of us.
Oh my goodness. And it was just, I developed, a mild case of agoraphobia where I couldn't even walk out the house for months. I could not leave. I could not go nowhere. I mean, I had to literally force myself. I mean, trees scared me when I walked outside the first time. I mean, just the littlest thing scared me. I forced myself to walk around the corner. I'm like, Brian, you got to get up out of this. And so I forced myself to walk to the store every day and just start getting out, forcing myself. And I was terrified. I'm telling you, that stuff is real. That mental illness, them drugs, that stuff is real. It will tear you to pieces if you let it.
If there was someone right now who's like on the brink and just not sure, what advice would you give them if they're like, I can't do it, I'm not strong enough?
I would say, yes, you can't do it. You need God's help. I couldn't do it on my own. Only God helped me. Only God, I tell you. Only God. I would not be sitting here today. I have to play gospel music 24/7 loud around the house just to keep my mind on track, literally. Then I switched to some Kelly Price, Faith Evans, Fantasia.
Yes.
A little Michael Jackson and dance all around the house. And but no, I would go to sleep on it, wake up to it. I mean, when I tell you, you think a song got a good beat, but when you start to listen to those words, you can really see yourself in a lot of people. Hello? Yeah. Like for real. It was real around here. It got real.
Love it. Well, I just want to let you know.
During that time, I wasn't thinking about no show.
Okay.
Listen, I will let you know our reviews, like we be going up to bat for you every week, because we still can figure out why they suspended you this last time.
Yeah, I think that was just Philip being Philip. We cool now, but that was Philip being Philip.
Can you tell me something about Philip? Is Philip just as fine in person? The people just want to know. So I just want to ask what the people want to know. Is the man just as fine in person as he is on his attitude? Brings it down a couple of notches, but I'm also a Pisces, so I get it. But is he just as fine in person? I know this is work relations, so I don't know.
Honey, he's finer in person.
Yes,
he looked like a bottle of milk walking around.
Hey man, not a bottle of milk. Oh yeah.
Yes, he is
Y'all
definitely.
heard it here. I'm telling you, him in
I've
that
heard
apartment
it
with his
here.
friend. Y'all heard that train coming when he was in that apartment with his friend.
Right.
Oh God. Just saying. So there are scenes from they continuously give clips from like 2 years or 3 years ago. Well, how
40
long was
years ago.
that?
That's how long it seemed like it took.
How long was that break? Or did you continuously film throughout all of that time?
Oh no. It seemed like every time we got started, something would happen. We did the sizzle first, but 3-4 years ago, just for truly to show Bravo, hey, we got something here. That took forever to get shot. And we finally got that, and then it took like another year to start filming. Something else happened, and then we started filming again. COVID happened, and then yeah, we didn't start back until last year around like July.
And you were a staff member throughout this whole entire time, or does it change? Because it seems like some people are staff members, some people are on the show. Chandrika look like she can't stand anybody who's not a part of the cast. So what is the dynamic?
No.
Are you really working there?
Everybody, yeah, really. I got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I still work there.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone going crazy. But turn you off. No, I've worked there every single time except for when I got suspended those 4 times. I did walk out, and I was gone for a matter of months during that time. That was another discrepancy with them. They was like, well, you can't be on the show, Brian. You don't work there. But you're going to be a huge part. I said, what does huge part mean? I said, well, film me over here at my other restaurant. Like,
still be a part of it.
I still be there, run it. But no, I've worked there the entire 5 years. Like I said, I started there when we didn't have anything. It was we were closed. Down one did our orientation. We read through that handbook that we don't follow for a whole week. And we opened the doors that Monday, and 49,000 managers later, we're still standing.
Not 49,000, my God.
OG is a different kind of monster. You ain't gonna come in here thinking you about to work at Houston's, or you working at Cheesecake Factory. This is not that kind of spot. It's really homey, but at the same time, people like me, even though I have my battles with people and stuff like that, I'm a Virgo. I take care of business first.
Oh, okay.
And then
he's a Virgo too.
Are you? Come on. SoDebNair. But you have to, I take care of my business. I don't have no bad reviews saying Brian didn't do this or Brian didn't do that. All my reviews have always been positive and great because I take care of people the way I want. When you sit at my bar or you sit at one of my tables, I'm treating you like a family member. Period. I don't care what you look like.
I think we see that on the show. Like I feel like it feels like you are like everybody's friend who comes in there. I even love like the joke you made when they was like, "What's good to drink?" You was like Sprite because on your sobriety thing. I thought that was really dope that you even did that.
Yeah. Well, I said that because Don wasn't there.
Oh. Yeah, well, no drink.
Right.
All Coke products. What you want? Do they still have you bartending sometimes, or do you like strictly not go behind the bar anymore?
Oh no, I don't actually have a shift for bartending, but I do everything. I serve. If the bartender in the bathroom or something, I take over for a few minutes and then make the drinks. I go in the kitchen, fry some chicken, make some eggs or do whatever needs to be done. I kind of just float around just to keep the smoothness going on because I know what to do.
Yes, come on, not making eggs too, my God.
Oh yes.
Question, and this is the people just really want to know this, so I have to ask it.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever get an iPad for Shardo?
Yeah, we got my iPad now.
Yeah, see, y'all not writing it down anymore. Shardo was very serious about that iPad.
But they asked about the generator.
Well, honey, he came from Blue, so
is it really that different?
It is to me.
Really?
Blaze, the lights all turned down low, and it's just the ambiance is different. They got fire playing on the TVs. And
Oh, they got a backup I know Blaze got a backup generator for sure.
I'm pretty sure on Cascade that whole probably Plaza do. But see, I worked there. You know, that used to be the old Gladys Knights, and then it became Jay's Kitchen. So I worked there while I was Jay's Kitchen. I helped bartend there for like a month, and then you know the owner was Jay and Heather. Heather was Aaliyah's manager before she passed, and so I worked for them for like a month, whatever. And then I don't know, you know, how this thing worked. You know, God, I feel like we orchestrate things. So I have left and went my own way. Like I said, 4 times I got suspended. I've been like, I'm out of here. Other people want to hire me, and I go down the way and be working somewhere else. Something always leads me back to OLG. Always, every single time.
What do you think it is that you're resisting?
I don't think I was resisting anything. It's just, you know, change is good, but you know, it was always like we have a certain temperament there. Yeah, we do what we want to do, we do, but we take care of our business. Now the other stuff, you know, cleanliness and all that kind of stuff, we deal with that too. But you know, if the people ain't being hired or they ain't coming to work or doing that, you know, that really ain't on us. Because Brian ain't scrubbing no toilets. I'm sorry, it's limits. There's limits on that. I'm not scrubbing toilets. Okay. Amen. But I will do everything else. But, you know, especially during that time, because we are more of a tourist attraction rather than just a restaurant, you had people coming in there thinking we Disney World. And they wasn't tipping. I mean, they have a $200 order, leave a $5 bill. And during that time, we didn't have a service charge or gratuity. And so people coming from all these other states, 90% of our clientele or guests come from other states and other cities and countries. Yeah, like the Atlanta people really don't be coming at all. Every
I can't wait to visit.
Yeah, you know, and I could tell this is the way they sit down, who's a tourist and who live there.
Oh, so how do I have to sit down?
You know, I mean, if they're a tourist and they bounce down like a basketball, just like, get out of here. We drove 1,000 miles to have a fried devil egg. Like,
I do want to come down, and I heard the fried devil. Speaking of fried eggs, okay, can you do me a favor, Brian?
What?
I have a piece of paper right here. Now, this has been the second episode you done taught the girls how to fold an egg roll. So, can you teach me? Is it north, south, east? Like, what is the instruction?
Start on the west side because I'm from LA.
Okay, I'm starting on the west side. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay.
And then you head to the east side or Atlanta.
Okay.
And then we're down south already, so you roll that shit. Now you head north. It's the freedom. Head north.
Oh no, I don't roll my own egg roll. Y'all thought I was joking.
That looked like a blunt, but you know.
I'll use that for later.
That's a big one.
A doobie. Okay, so let's go through. So wait, so how did Philip get intertwined with the television show? It seems like you've been filming for a long time, and it seems like with the relationship that he's fostering with some of the cast members, it's relatively new. So how long had you been filming before he got there?
So during that time, we wasn't. So I left last January. I didn't come back till August when we started filming again. So back in January, like I left because stuff was just a mess. It was a mess. Yeah. And I was like, I got bills to pay. I ain't time. And I hit it. And so he came within that time I was gone. Because when I came back, I saw him at our little reunion. They was bringing all the old past us together. You saw it in the first episode.
Oh, so that was wow.
I had been gone all that time. Everybody was gone. And that was kind of like, hey, let's bring all the newbie, oldies, everybody. It just felt like a family reunion. It really did. Like we went to high school together or something. And we all came back. Yeah,
it makes it feel more real now. That makes makes it feel more real.
Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing made up. Not a single thing. I promise you that.
That makes it seem more real now. Because at first I was thinking,
I didn't meet him until
okay,
that
I
time.
get the concept of the show. They're trying to bring back the old people. That's what it look. Okay, I get the concept, Kandi. We don't keep going,
we were really
but
gone.
it's more real.
Torn really had left as well, and like it was a lot going on. Like it was real.
I know the people was getting kicked out the kitchen.
Brandon
You said that you didn't want to go into the kitchen.
You know what? I can't with you. No, but
I think he'll be back, y'all. Thank you, Jacoya. What about the vegan cornbread? Child, nothing vegan about the cornbread. He dropped off for a second. He will be right back. I actually love his personality. He's a Virgo.
Me too. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but he's so much more hype than you. Where's your hypeness?
There's different type of Virgo. He could be an August Virgo.
I don't think
Let's see. If I can look at that.
He's giving me more August. No Alcina. Yes, God. But y'all put it in. This is a great interview. Thank you, Helena. Thank you. Y'all put in the comments if you have any questions that you want to know. I will say it does seem a lot more real now that he did put that into perspective. Because I was thinking, y'all put in the comments, were y'all not also thinking like, girl, we get it, Kandi, when it was getting the old people back, the new people back, and she was like, this is just a time for us to really get this together. I was thinking, okay, we got the old people and the new people, but now it feels so much more real now that she's saying, now that Brian is saying, like, no, that was a real like barbecue get together. I knew I loved Brian since the day that he came on the screen because he was like, this a two-pack. Hey, girl, you gonna put him on right then when I was saying that?
Yeah. Brian, are you an August Virgo or September Virgo?
I don't think Brian's hooked up yet. Yeah,
So.
give Brian a second.
Okay.
Give him a second. Tell us when you're ready. Give us a thumbs up or chat up. But I loved him since when he first came in, and he was like, "Yo, this is toupee." But the girl had the hair laid, was ready. I just loved it. It seemed manufactured at first. That's what I was saying as well. So I love the fact that he's dispelling that. Not that they can't, but I'm just saying. You know what Kandi do? I love Brian. Brandy is amazing. Kandi in the interview because of your impression. Kandi loves them. She was like, yes, let me tell you something. Y'all know my Kandi impressions is on point. And I thought that my Mama Joyce impression was on point, but I feel like it's more of it's not Aunt Bertha. Who's the other aunt?
Nora.
Nora. She's like, yeah, he did gain weight. Because they all do something. So they all got a shaky voice with Dom, because Dom talk like this. You my man. Oh, come on in, Brian. It's coming back. Okay.
Yeah, it's the Kandi voice for me. I'm about to call her right now.
Oh no! Get her on the screen. But you were saying that you came back.
Wait, Brian, are you a September Virgo or August Virgo?
We got money betting on this.
September 3rd.
September Virgo. Okay.
So exactly.
Huh?
You August?
I'm September.
Okay, September what?
Up to 22nd.
Come on, you barely made it.
I'm about to say it sounds a little cuspy for me. That sounds real cuspy.
I was born at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't hear about it.
So you barely made it. You barely made it.
Yeah, one of my closest friends though, she's September the 22nd. She be like, nah, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
Sounds
real. We don't go to the other side. We don't go to the other side.
What's the next sign?
Libra.
What? Libras are a good sign. They're so well balanced.
Okay.
I be like, lie, bro. Lie.
Libras are very well balanced. It's the Virgos. They're very strict. They're very rigid.
Virgos are very well balanced as well.
I mean, kind of.
Yes, we are.
Kind of. Virgos are
what we said was right, and that's the balance.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the process. And this is why the Virgos are my opposite sign as a Pisces, because I bring the dreaminess out of y'all rigid asses.
I don't think I'm rigid. In certain things I am. I ain't gonna lie. Certain things I am rigid, but I'm very spontaneous. I think I like to have a whole lot of fun. I'm really a free bird.
Come on, free bird, free spirit.
Sweetly.
Yes. Okay, so you were where you were at was the barbecue. It was real. Now, so Torin did bring those chairs and stuff and put them outside.
Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he did all that. Torin be working, honey. He be working.
That's what the girl said.
Yo, the girls didn't say it, honey.
But let's actually go through some of the cast members. So how close are you all really? It seems like everyone has come to your, well, it seems right now with Shardo's come to your house, and so has Drika. You lived with Shardo lived with you. I didn't want to get it wrong. I watched the candy thing. You and Torin lived together at one point.
No, we never lived together.
Y'all didn't live together?
Me and Torin never lived together.
It was the tug and pulling for me. Sorry. But what does their close list look like? Do y'all still go out to the weekly spot?
Yeah, so me and Torin still very close. We still do our thing. Me and Dom, she be dancing so much and stuff, and she, sometimes when girls get into a relationship, things kind of change too.
How she still got a job? Because it seems like she barely be working. She be dancing.
Well, in our industry, it's not like corporate America. It's shifts. All they want to know is there's going to be a body in place. And so you can get somebody to cover your shifts for you, or you say, hey, just take me off the schedule for the next month, and then you come back when you say you're going to come back. It's simple. It's not like, you're the director of human resources and you leaving to go dance.
I'll be back, y'all.
I'll be back, y'all. About to go to work a bit, but I'll be back. Take care of payroll.
But you and Shardo, y'all still cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
How does that work? So does he do parking? Because it seems they haven't really crafted whether or not he works at the old lady game full time or he still does Blaze. Does he hip hop around? Like, what is it?
During that time, he had transferred to OLG. And that's all.
Is that an upgrade or a downgrade? Yeah.
9-8 Central and Kandi the Gang.
I love it. When did you and Don Juan? Because I know that you did say that during some of the hardest times, Don Juan did pick up the call. How did that relationship really foster? Bruh. Right. When we get in there, right. Brian, are you in love with Philip? I am, Chris Maxwell. I am. And while we wait for him to come back, let me show y'all why I am in love with Philip. Okay. Because I'm about to show. I think the world should know why I am in love with Philip, y'all. Now, I just want to let y'all know, I'm available for all parts, verse part, verse gay is the best gay.
There I go. I don't know what keep happening. I ain't the one moving.
Oh. Ain't no way anybody booty should be looking like that. I'm just saying, there's no way. He's blessed by God.
The rump is plump.
It's okay. let me take him off the screen before I get over here and start shouting. Yes, God. Okay.
Who's gonna be shouting, you or him?
Oh! So let's talk a little bit about the infamous egg rolls. The girls are ready for them. Everyone has been like, how I get them? How will you package them up? Can we get them cross seas? How do I get one here in the DMV? What does this look like?
Yes.
How do we get one
I keep getting DM. I do check all my DM. Sometimes be so much I can send as a heart or something. But No. So the plan, well, let me say this. I started off doing it out of my house right here. This is where the cameras was at. Right here. And I was doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. And Grubhub. Grubhub was a little slow, but DoorDash was booming. It was booming. In my first 2 months, I did like about $4,000 or $5,000 each month. So it was working.
Jesus.
Yeah. But see, during that time I knew the show was coming. And I was like, well, I can't keep, because I was the one running out with the bags, getting to people in their car. I mean, it'd be a line of cars on my street. And I was like, I can't keep doing this because people will get crazy. So I had
Is that why you started having people come over and help you? Because Shardos helped you, Drinkers helped you. It seemed like everybody who come to visit, you like, okay, grab an egg roll.
Well, they always want to come in the middle of me making my money. So if
you're gonna help
if
too.
You're gonna come, beloved, you're gonna be rolling too.
Amen.
So yeah, I definitely had to come and do that.
Doing those egg rolls.
Okay, so I started out doing because this is coming off. I was already maybe during that time a year clean. So I'm getting back to normal mentally. It takes time. My sister had just passed, so I was just in the bed for like probably 2 months, and my friend was like, Brian, get up, start doing something, just start moving around, which was good for me. So cooking that is a piece of therapy for me, peace of mind as well. So I started doing soul food plates, but after 2 weeks of that, I was like, I already worked at a soul food spot because I wouldn't go into work though. I was literally in the bed, stuck under the bed. And so the soul food plates, though, I got bored with it. I was like, I already work at a spot to sell chicken, sell this. So, but I noticed I had 2 egg rolls on my menu. I had a collard green one and a mac and cheese one and the one you mix and put together. I noticed my egg roll sales shot up more than any plate I had, more than anything. And I said, that's fun. It's innovative. It could be my little niche. You don't see it a lot here in Atlanta. And I said, you know what? Let me just take all my plates and turn them into rolls. We're taking your plate to the roll. And that's what I did. And it just went crazy. And so I had to stop. Like I said, I wanted to stop doing it out of my home. So now I'm getting a ghost kitchen in the city. And I'm going to start next week. So that's going to be
how
fun.
do I get a roll up here?
You got to come down here.
Yeah, he's supposed to be coming to Atlanta anyway, so he can come.
Yeah, I do want to visit the OLG.
Now we are, there has been discussions and stuff. I can't say everything, but I do want to get them on the frozen now and Walmart and Publix and Kroger, and
Are you single? Come on, a man with a bag.
Your bitch about to be coin.
Yes. Y'all better snatch him up.
Oh,
yes. Speaking, how is dating right now? Are you dating? What is that looking like?
You know what? I gotta protect my peace right now. And you never know who really there, to be there. I had some oldie but goodies hit me up, and I messed with 8, 9, 10 years ago. Oldies and very good goodies. But but I'm really, to be honest, I'm really just focusing on what I'm doing right now and trying to get established in that. Like, it's a big life change. Some days I do wake up overwhelmed and see, another 1,000 people didn't see me and know about, it's, I'm just being honest. Yeah. Because even though you ask God for one thing, it's different when it becomes real. And I'm glad God is allowing me to pace it. And it wasn't just, 200 million tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I like the pace I'm on. I think if it's healthy for me and it's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's just right. So, yeah.
Amen.
But yeah,
there's power in the Virgo tongue.
Oh, what you mean?
I think there's a lot of Virgos that I know, and y'all either work or speak it into existence. There's just so much power in the tongues of a Virgo.
Chandrika told me that one day because she saw I would say something at work or do something, and then the next week it'd be like boom. Now
there's power in the Virgo tongue. Y'all got to be careful what y'all say and how y'all wish for it, because God will say, okay, well, you asked, Gra, and boom, there it is.
Yeah, and that's definitely, everything is on the way. Like, everything, you see more and stuff like that. But so everything is real. I just want people to know that Everything is real. They did not find us off the street or in the audition room. Everything is real. Because this lady came to the restaurant I was working, and I said, you know, she like, you still work and stuff? I said, honey, unless I see $1 million in my account, I am still going to work. And I'm still, and even then, I'm still going to work. Maybe not be serving, you know, other things, because other things are coming. I can't say, but like, you know, he's blessing.
You know, I wonder. So, because you have your hands, it seems like you're. See, here we go. Here we go. That internet. Come on. Oh, that was a quick one. Come on, Brian.
What?
Nothing. You went up, but you came right back. God said no.
Yeah.
But like, what do you foresee yourself in the next 10 years? Because you know you're good at cooking. You're a vocalist. You have that personality. You know Kandi Burruss. You have a Bravo contract. What's next?
And that has been my issue my entire life, to be honest. And it's great to have like somebody who's like a big sister and a mentor like Kandi to help me plan it. Because the first thing she said, like, well, we got to sit down and plan all that stuff, Brian. You know, because I try to do 5 things at one time. I've known that don't work for me. Because, you know, I have to do one thing, you know, master that, then move on to the next thing. Put a team on that one to keep it on autopilot, but move on and keep doing. So that's the biggest thing right now, getting my team together. Like, I don't have an assistant, so I've been missing some interviews and stuff like that because I forget. And I don't know where to go to find it and look it. So that's why I was like, thank you for the reminder. Like, I meant that, Devin. I was like, thank you for the reminder because I would have missed it. I got
You're welcome.
It's the hair for me. But like, no, like, you know, I don't have a team. You know, it's coming together because I asked God, please bring people to my life. And I was like, the people that don't need to be there, take them out.
Amen.
And you know, that's what he's been doing. But the biggest thing is, you know, you gotta have people around you that got your back more than anything, because you know, anybody that's competent can learn a skill. Right. And we can, you know how it works according to that platform. But everybody ain't loyal. Ooh. Everybody ain't truly got your back. That's for you. They talk a good game, but you can see right through their asses. And so, you know, that's been my whole thing. Like, okay, Lord, what a team at? Because we really gonna be a team.
Yes, it's coming.
Yes.
What is so for you being an entrepreneur, what is the greatest lesson you think that you have learned from Kandi or being around her?
To be patient. Oh, that's the biggest one for me, because I want it now. And you know, you mess up, you know, trying to run before God and hit that finish line. When you know, ain't no finish line without him. Hello. And so the biggest thing for me has been patience, planning. Yes. Planning. I'm talking about now. I sit down, write my whole week out and say what I want to do, how I want to do it.
Not the week. Oh my God.
Yeah, I had to, because my mind gets so scattered. I'll be all over the place. By the time Friday come, I'm on to something else. Like for instance, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm very transparent. Like, I've been driving without a license for the last 10 years.
Girl, get him off the screen.
Now let me get behind a wheel in Atlanta without a license. They pulling me over as soon as I pull off the drive.
Never. From LA. I drove from LA to Atlanta with no license.
Let me tell you something.
You are a daredevil.
I literally had drove to the liquor store on my birthday. It's like literally I could have walked. I really could have walked, but I drove.
Oh, yeah.
They pulled me over at the liquor store because my sticker was missing. I had the sticker, but it was missing. I'm like, man, I didn't even know anywhere.
All that. See, I put my cards in somebody. I put my cards in somebody else's name.
Amen.
Except for me.
Stuck queen. Come on.
I had work to do, honey.
This ain't mine. I had no idea your opposite.
And so
this does not
what
belong
I'm saying
to me.
is, you know, that was my procrastination, because my stuff been clear for me to go and get it. I just been procrastinating because I've been doing it for so long. So I wrote on my list this week, this Friday, I'm going to get my license.
Oh, we're going to check back in too.
No, don't do that now.
I'm going to say, Brian, where's that? We need the proof. Can you drive now?
And I'm like, cha-ching, because I just carry around my passport now.
That's true.
That's been my license.
All right, so we do want to take a couple of questions from the people in the chat, if that's okay. Now we don't know what the girls gonna ask. They got on their ratchet. But we are gonna take some. Thank you, Toria, for the super chat. Said Brian is the reason I gave the show another chance to see what was going to happen to him, and he could sell those egg rolls online.
Thank you.
Your story is a major part from day one. It's almost like you're weaved into whatever the major storyline or plot is, whatever day it is, you are going to be a part of it. So like you are an integral part of the, not to give you a big head, but you are an integral part of it.
Because I know the week that you got suspended, I went off. I'm like, nah, I'm unique that came in here. She done gave 12,000 excuses about what time she gonna get to work. You had done like 12 people's jobs, and I understand why you got suspended. So.
And we have video footage of the people sitting at the bar, the same bar that they tried to buy, or they tried to suspend him for.
Right. I think it was my mouth with Philip. Like I said, I'm a reactor. And you know that devil come out. I'm so sweet. I'm so nice. But I can, right there in that movie, you know, I can devil like that. So like a whole nother person comes out. And
is it still the same?
What?
You and his relationship? Because it seemed like he's a Pisces.
And I'm like a perfect match.
Yeah, it's the opposite sign. It's like me and SoDeb.
It's like us standing back to back, basically. The way they do the card and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know so many miracles, the Virgo and Pisces, but you know, with him, it just was getting. I think he heard stuff about me, and I heard about him. Yeah. And it's strong personalities coming in. I don't care who you are. And you're not gonna like disrespect me. During that time, it was like, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know me.
That's true, you know, and that's a Pisces. Unless you got authority, you won't win. We too emotional. You won't be unless you got the power. Unless you got the power, you can't be the Virgo. Okay, we emotional, witty. The Virgos will always win. We just we act like y'all didn't get us. We'll cry at home. Y'all saw what he did when he left in that car. He got up and went into the car and did that video.
Who did that?
Philip.
No.
And he's like, you don't do anything. And it gathered him. It's like, look, girl, I'll suspend it. I'll go. As soon as he he left, he went in that car. So they got to change these into. Philip knew what was up. Okay. Shout out to Andre. Said, Brian, do you consider yourself a comedian? Some stuff that comes out of your mouth is hilarious, especially with Mama Joyce looking like a fish out of water. Somebody put her back into the sea. Oh, don't you have a list of questions, Deb? From the you saw what?
I didn't get the question.
Let's see who's in the chat. Jolene was on the Kandi the Gang Instagram. She has sent me a photo. I can't find the post, but I do have the photo here. I do want to come to this girl. Shout out to Jolene because she is in the chat.
What up? Earlier.
I know I was trying not to interrupt him during the time because there's a lag, so I don't want to be rude.
Wait, can we get more likes, please?
Can we get 50 more likes, please?
You barely know your ABCs, please. You don't know what song that is.
I don't. It was something elderly.
It's for Queen. It's Queen Latifah.
Exactly. Oh, so LGBTQ, but from the older generation. Old mothers. Okay. Yes.
You was trying to hit them, and they're like, "You barely know your ABCs, please." Like, oh man, I feel.
No, I probably wasn't.
Is it kicking y'all out too, or just me?
Just you, sis. That's all right. We here. We waiting for you. So one of the questions said, Brian, do you consider yourself a comedian? Because some of the stuff that comes out of your mouth is hilarious, especially Mama Joyce looking like a fish out of water. And actually, let's play that clip because
throw her
we
back
do
in the
have it.
water. They didn't put that part in there. I was like, throw her in the water.
They did it. They did.
Oh, did they?
They sure did. We're about
I
to
said
play
it like
it
2,
right
3
now.
times. Like, but we was dying. Throw her back in the water.
Please put her back
in the water.
Child,
Somebody help. Oh, we was dying.
She said she was going, I can do it, y'all. And she got on the ground and she was ready to go.
If
But do you consider yourself?
No, before COVID happened, I was actually doing stand-up.
What haven't you done?
Huh?
What haven't you done?
And that was what's crazy part. Stand-up was my worst fear ever. And I ended up doing my first show, I remember several years ago. And it was a competition. I ended up winning first place. It was at the P Live, some little spot out here. I ended up winning first place. And from there, he booked me for a 420 party. I don't even smoke. He booked me for a 420 thing. And he had me, like, it was like 16, 17 of us. He had me like second to last. I'm like, I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
But like my mom, my sister, all of them, they was like, Brian, you've been doing this like your entire life. The only thing that changed is the mic and the stage. But I was, I've always been like quick and witty because, I was a little shrimp and the little shrimpy great gay boy in class at 9, 10, 11 years old, whatever. I always been me. And, the little stray boys would try to be bagging on me and stuff. And so, I would line their asses up. You next.
Yes.
Like, you next. Talking about their shoes and everything, wearing them out in a circle. And that's how, like, Wild 'N Out beat, that was me in school, in middle school, elementary, definitely high school. Oh, yeah. I was class clown like all 4 years.
Come on, class clown.
Donna D said you are a Brian of all trades.
He is a Brian of all trades.
Brian of all trades. And she said,
Well,
are you
a Renaissance man? Somebody called me. I said, what's that?
You do everything. You do everything. Mm-hmm. She said, are you Jamaican? Because, Jamaican men got all the jobs.
No, I'm not. I'm Black, Puerto Rican, and French.
What?
Yes, without the hair. That's why I buy mine.
D. Maurice wants to know, what are the OGs like?
Oh, those my girls. Like Aunt Nora, Aunt Bertha. Like when they talk to me, they just hold my hand the whole time. Hey, baby, and we just talk and laugh. Mama Joyce is like, if we was the same age, we'd be running the streets together. Because me and her could get on the phone even now and be on the phone hour and a half. I've been on the phone for 2 hours. We just talking. I can't know if we cuss on here. We talking smack the entire time.
Yeah, say what you need to say.
Oh no, I don't look. I'm trying to stop cussing for real. Because I used to just be a pirate. I used to be a pirate. I'm like, I ain't got to say that all the time. But
sometimes you do. Sometimes it really. It's the only way.
When I feel it.
Sometimes it's the only way.
Oh yes.
Brian, what you said to Brandon wasn't even that bad. Did you bless Brandon? Oh, did you bless Brandon out getting suspended for such? Did you cuss him out for getting suspended for such a trivial thing? Because it seemed like y'all are friends too. Are you and Brandon as close as he is with the other staff?
Yeah, but when I had left, Brandon had just started. He only had been on a month, so he was a manager, but he wasn't acting like a manager. He was hosting a lot. That's mainly what he did when he first came. It wasn't until I came back he started being more managerial. I guess he was trying to get his feet wet and just, not trying to come in like Philip did and do all the extras, trying to get along with people and stuff. Because Brandon, he had been there so long. It's just like, okay. And during that time, LG, Kandi even said it was a mess. And so, it was a hot ass mess. And so, I had to go. And, things happen for a reason. But no, I didn't cuss him out because I wanted my time to go work on my business anyway.
That's true. I got egg rolls to make, so it don't matter.
West to east.
Quick question. You could just say one or the other. They're asking, is it length or girth?
It's both, child. It's just,
Jesus.
It's not of this world.
Yeah. You must know.
it's yeah, baseball bat.
Is there?
He'd
Are
be
there
like,
any more?
he'd be like, every time he see me, he'd be like, Brian, you started this. I'm sorry, Daddy.
But he has the structure of a man of that stature. Though. He does.
He does.
They look the ones that look just like that normally. They had
The
that.
tall, slinky one. So I am skinny at
Yes.
6'3". You know, it just comes with the deal. You know, it just
It's
comes with the deal.
It's dangerous out here, honey. They're trying to kill you in these beds.
Not kill you. She said, "Oop, yes." He said it's like that. Now all the girls are trying to run at the torrent, and it's all his fault. He can't even get his decorations together because everybody trying to sleep with him.
Right.
All right. So, what are you the most excited about for this season that they haven't showed yet? How much more is there to come? Should we keep our eyes glued?
We got
Are they going to fire Brandon?
We got 5 more episodes. And
Okay.
you don't have to get me fired. It's my first season, bitch. Like, okay.
Do y'all have are y'all gonna have a reunion? Do you know?
I don't know. We want to, and it's talks of it because before we were only supposed to have 8 episodes, and they said the footage was so good they extended us to 10. And so they also kind of had the same thing like with the reunion thing. So I think we will. But Ty was like, even if they don't give us one, like we'll do one on like speak on it or something on our own.
I need Sean
We'll do our own and speak on it or something.
I need Sean to how crazy that she looked when she was asking who told that she said what she said and she said it out of her own mouth.
Look, but you don't know you on speakerphone. That was Brandon's fault because he know he wrong Eddie Long. Why did you have me on speakerphone talking this mess and then you act like you don't know what's going on?
Yeah, she went to everybody because I didn't even know. I was like, "Are you asking me? You know, I'll tell you to your face." Everybody, I'm that one. I'm like my grandma's child. It's no filter. I'm gonna tell you like I'm autistic, but I'm not. But I'm gonna just give it to you straight.
I thought it was Patrick too. I ain't gonna lie. I said Patrick did it, even though I saw that he didn't do it.
She had mentioned his name a few times during that time. But like I was going through so much other stuff during that time. I don't care. Yeah, you want an egg roll?
Why are you thinking about it? You want an egg roll?
Right.
To be honest.
Put something on your stomach.
How do we? Because so we have this idea. We're gonna push it through you, and you be the catalyst.
Okay.
Because we're thinking about all like social media content creators come together, and we'll come to the OLG. I think that'll be really fun, really cool.
That would be cute.
And now we are Earn Media, okay? We are Earn Media.
Well, you know what? Kandi mentioned something about that on somewhere. Where was we at? With so much stuff on his head.
Write our name down, Brian.
Okay, I will, because she mentioned doing something like that. And yes, but I think y'all should all come to like if we do have to do our own reunion, I think all y'all should come to the factory or wherever we will have it, and y'all be the audience.
That'll be fun.
I like that even better.
And you know, we still could do something after with some egg rolls and mingle and mix and all that good stuff.
Tug and pull. I mean, for the sake of people.
Right. Yeah, right. Right.
Just say,
look, I still get jealous when he talks to people and he gets jealous when he talks to people. It just won't fit.
No. I think that's a good idea. So make sure, let's write that down. We got to check up on the reunion idea and the driver's license. Those are the 2 things we got to make sure we go back
and
to
the
him
driver's
and check
license,
up on.
right.
Those are the 2
they
things.
asking in the chat, Brian, do you have a love interest at all?
I do not. I do. Like I said, I've been focused.
Even none of the people from back in the day. I know you say you got some people who've been coming out of the woodwork, but even none of them.
I mean, they in LA, child. I don't do long distance. Like once I get in it, I'm not selfish, but I'm very spoiled. So it's just like, you know, come over. You know, I'm that one. So I gotta stay. I don't need no distraction right now.
So let's ask this though. So if you were looking, what kind of guys do you like?
Ooh.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I like a educated thug.
Okay.
I definitely like a man's man because you know, I can be like a tractor trailer and run all over you, and I will test them. You know, be like, what can I get away with? you know, just because, you know, Virgos, you know, and so it's just like, I need to know what I'm getting into. Like, you know, I got a big personality. I say what I say. Not to say it to hurt your feelings. I don't know what's hurting your feelings. You ask me how your hair look, I'm gonna be like, no, you know, you asked.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Babe, how these shoes look? I'm gonna be like, run over and overran. But
Yeah. Take them off.
I want us to win. Like, you know, somebody asked me today, like, Brian, where are you? We was laughing, talking about stuff. They was like, Brian, where are you from? I said, Mars. Because it's just, you know, you feel like I'm from Earth sometimes.
Yo, trust me, you are, and there's a lot of people who connect to you. Is there anything else you have, SoDeb? We have kept him here for an hour. I do want to say, I want to ask, what is Don Juan's obsession with the Ring cameras? Are we gonna get to the bottom of that? This is about to be the third episode now that he done come to the Ring camera with something that happened on the Ring camera. The first one it was about Chandrika. This next one he saw Brandon and the kissing on it. So he always goes to the Ring camera. Does he do head of security as well? Well, like, why is he always on the Ring camera?
Well, they kept the action that we already got. But this
God said production secrets. God
that was my birthday. She said, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. God blocked it. All right, well, let's let, because we going in and out, so we can close it out after this. While we wait for Brian to come back, we want to this is your channel.
You're the one who said you wanted to take over the channel. So
I never said that. I just
yes, you did. Go back and watch it. Yes, you did. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard him say it.
Put a 2 in the chat if you want your ass beat. We want to thank everybody who gave a super chat. Everybody who tuned in. Make sure that you like this video. If you wanted to subscribe and get high, join the tribe. Subscribe. You can join his channel or you can join mine. I actually really enjoyed him. Once we get back, we'll let him close it out. But I feel like I love him even more. I love his idea, and you know I'm gonna hound him down.
I know you.
I'm gonna hound him down. Okay, don't make no promises you can't keep. Nah. And I thought it was a great idea.
They swipe. This people from your channel. People from your channel.
The people from they're from my channel.
They have to be because they're all lying for you. But yeah, I really enjoyed them as well. I feel that this was the interview we want to get from it anyway. I hope you guys really like this. I've been wanting to do stuff like this like more often, but I just don't be reaching out to stuff because I'll be so inconsistent about doing videos on my channel.
And now you got me to fall back on.
Yeah, I love when you come over here. We do stuff together.
Oh, I like being over here too.
I do the production stuff, and then you do the talking, and then we just.
You do what?
The production stuff, and then you did the talking. And
tell the people what production stuff you do while we wait for Brian to come back.
The videos that you played today, I got those for us, right?
Girl, that ain't nothing but a quick screen recording. Don't act like you're doing high tech stuff over here. You're doing a quick little.
Last I was on your channel, all the pictures. I pulled those pictures. Don't be trying to sit over there and act like you don't know.
No, I do know, but I'm not gonna. It's 200-something people over here. I'm not gonna disrespect you in front of. I'm not gonna run you down all the way on this little TV show. I wonder if Brian is coming back. If not, let's you want to close us out? I mean, because if he does come back, we'll be backstage to greet him.
Okay.
Where can I get the tug and pull mugs? Oh, does he have a website? You want to see if we can put that up real quick?
Yes, if he let's see.
Let me see if I can pull up a website for him. I know he does have his Instagram, so I'm going to go to his Instagram.
It's not on his Bravo page. Oh, wait. Here's
Okay, so we have his Instagram. So if you do want to, he's been so amazing this whole entire time. This is his Instagram, so feel free to go out and follow him. He did share that we were doing this interview today, so that was great. Y'all want to see us? Well, our pictures aren't there, but you get what I'm saying. He did share this. It is a SoBusy exclusive. I don't think we have where you can get the tug and pull shirts. I wish he was here to tell us because I know that he does have. He does. He had a tug and pull shirt on, and when he did his speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I'll be on him. Let me write this down because there's certain things I'm gonna be going back to him about. So we'll be going back to him about the reunion, the driver's license,
and the t-shirt.
Getting my egg rolls to the DMV.
You're gonna get those egg rolls when you come to Atlanta.
And the t-shirts. All right, y'all. So I'll make sure that we cover all of that stuff, but make sure y'all go follow Brian. He's an amazing spirit, amazing soul. He was great to sit down and talk with us. I really enjoyed it. I'll go out first since this is your channel.
Okay.
If y'all want to know more about me and everything else that I have going on, you can find you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no. Sorry, he was muting my mic. Actually, give me 1 second here.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here, yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here, we got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, oh yeah. 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
Y'all can subscribe to me at any point, any time. Go.
You guys also know you can also follow me everywhere at not Pam, but not at SoDebNair on all social media platforms. Unless it's Twitch, it's SoDebNair. If you have problems finding me, go ahead and Google me. You can also go to SoDebNair ent.com. I always forget to say that. Where that is my website where you see all of my shows and the content that I do.
All right, you want to close them out, say goodbye, what you do over here?
All right, y'all. So thank you guys again for joining me and Busy for this fun interview. And hopefully we can get you guys some more content like this. Again, guys, make sure you comment in the comment section to keep us in the algorithm. And let's say bye in 3.
Don't you want to go to the place to be?